Guys, welcome back to another video. Today, this one isn't exactly the most fun. This is Dead Reels. I mean, a lot of players play it now, 42k, but in its prime, 1 million visits. And that was just normal. But what happened to it? How did it collapse? Today, I'm going to explain all of that. So stay tuned, and before we continue, like and subscribe to this video. Okay, let's go. So, as you guys must know, that Dead Rails was at top at the current players. Now, it's literally not even playable right now. A lot of bugs, and plus people want updates that make more sense to them, not just those mini updates that release after like 1 month. Dead Rails update, it hasn't come since a whole month. Dead Rails started off in January of 2025. Looks like the end of it is going to be in September of 2025. Unless it makes some good updates that bring it back. Currently, Dead Rails needs many updates. Bug fixes, more classes, more teams, countless. But Dead Rails is one of the most games to ever exist. And as you can see, when I joined back in the video, I was in a full server. That server is completely empty. Guys, it may be because people are joining like different things, they're hosting lobbies, but oh, finally somebody joined. And this is not a private server because friends can't join only friends can join and not random people. Okay, so Dead Rails needs major updates. Its main reason of collapsing was its no communication to the exactly how do you say this? No communication to the player base of the game. Absolutely. They have a Discord server. Absolutely no channels to talk about. Maybe add some channels in Discord. At least bring some part of the player base back into the game. Mostly the reason is because of this. But there are other reasons like Grow Garden and Steal a Brain Rot. These games have gotten very famous for the past few months. And basically, Dead Rails is not exactly losing its popularity because of these games, but indirectly losing its popularity. This is because most of the Dead Rails players, they go to play Grow Garden like whenever a good stock comes. Like, you guys have seen that why didn't I post a Dead Rails video? It's because the same reason. I played Grow Garden too much. I played Steal a Brain Rot too much. These games take the time and they take it from other games. I'm not saying that it's bad to do that. It's entirely the game's fault. But if it doesn't bring updates continuously and consistently, then the entire game's player base will die. Entirely. And you can't even blame it on other games. So that's the major flaw in Dead Rails and why it collapsed. Now, let's cover some reason how Dead Rails could bring back itself. Mostly, Dead Rails needs consistent updates, as I talked before. And one more thing, they should fix their bugs. Not all of them, because some even make the player base happy. Because some of them are pretty funny bugs, and like if you play them, it's really good. A game without bugs just looks boring. The game with big bugs and where you can interact with the game the most, those are the ones. Like you've seen Bro Garden, right? How many bugs does it have? So many. If you got a giant plant, it just makes its size so small. If you've got something worth like 200 kilograms, it's going to make it like tiny. So many bugs. So in Dead Rails, they don't need to fix all the bugs. And plus, Dead Rails team is very small. They have improved on it before, but it's only around 10 to 20 devs, I think. And that's very less compared for one of the biggest games in Roblox at that time. So, right now, I'll show you some of the key points. First of all, the designs. The designs kinda look old. Most players, as you can see, Steel of Raincore, they like metallic, not wooden. So maybe they try to implement more modern things, and nobody really likes history anymore, but I'm not basically doing the Dead Rails idea, but it's just a thing. History is in the past. Maybe you can create like an update to Dead Rails where we're in the year of 2060, zombies break out, we need to fix everything. That could be, I think, a much better way. Also, most servers these days, most of them are just dead. You join one, you ask somebody in the chat, look, 10 comments, and how many times? In literally 8 minutes. 10 comments. That's how dead the server is. Maybe try to revive the server. And plus, you can never see the devs online. Maybe try playing with the players of the game. It makes it more fun. And plus, the updates, nobody really gets to know about them. Maybe the devs should bring out like a basic leak or anything like that to update the game. Okay, so next, these are some train ideas. These are not exactly related to the game's collapse, so I have a lot of them. First of all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 trains. Okay, 6 if we exclude the default train. What we can do is actually make a train for each class. Like if we go to the class section, let's go there. And here, okay. So we can have like the none train for the default train. None class for the default train. Doctor for like some hospital. You get it? Musician for some like concert train, miner for some cave train, arsonist for some fiery train, necromancer for some necromancer is basically ghost train. Packmaster is like what we can do is the wolf tamer train. Okay. No, actually, werewolf will be the train. The Packmaster can be, I don't know. The Alamo can be something like basically armor train. High ruler is money train. Conductor, uh, that's their wooden train. Cowboy, what we can do with cowboy is cowboy already has a horse, but we can make a horse train. Vampire is like a sun protection train. Milkman, some milk bottle train. Okay. Tycoon, we can also do this with the rich train. Zombie can be the zombie train. Survivalist can be the lower the fuel, the faster you go. That train. A priest can be immune, like lightning train. A president can be the president's, I think, passenger train is what it is. Hunter, I think for a hunter a good thing would be a hunting vehicle or train. Knight, a protection train. Demolitionist, sponsored. We can do explosive train. King, the castle train, and ironclad, the armored train. So a lot of them are repeated, but at least we'll have lots of trains. They might be hard to model, that's why I'm telling on improving the game. Also, we don't have live events in Dead Rings. All we have are different game modes. Events, I'm talking about how you can spend bonds on something really limited. You know, like Grow Garden and Steal a Brainwood, they have the fuse machine, bubblegum machine, and then in Grow Garden you have the cooking event, you know, that stuff. So that's all my thoughts for Dead Rings and how it could improve. And Dead Rings is one of my favorite games. I play it all the time with my friends. It's really fun. I would really love to see it revived again and being one of the most popular games. So that's it for the video, and see you tomorrow. Bye.